Hey guys, in this session we will study about the resource groups in Azure. So let me pull up the Microsoft official document. So here it says it defines what is the resource group. So a resource group is nothing but a container that holds the resources for an Azure solution. So now what this means is in a layman term, if you have a folder, for example, so on your Windows operating system. Now we make a specific folder to keep specific files or the files which are linked or to each other or which are related to each other. So similar concept is of the resource group. In the resource group, what exactly we do is we try to put all the resources like your compute engine, your public IP, for example, so your database, and everything which is linked together and would be working in a harmony or would be needing each other. In that scenario, we basically go and put everything in that resource group, so that helps you out to go and understand what this resource group is specifically meant for. So now let's do some hands-on and labs, so which will make it easy to understand what exactly it is. So I'm trying to use the Microsoft official document which has given all the steps and has officially defined what is the resource group here. So you can go to this specific the theory here which is giving you. Now let's go on the lab and try to see how we can create a resource group in the Azure portal. Now to go to the Azure portal, you have to go to the portal.azure.com, log in with your specific ID and password, and then when you go there, you can go to the resources group. So here there is a resource group here which you can see, the icon is coming up here, or you can go and search here. So you can search in this way. On this tab, we can go and search, and then you can click on the resource group. Now, how to create a new resource group. So now this is the add button here. You can just go and click here. So it lands on the resource group page where you can go and select your subscription. So this is my subscription here, and I can give the resource group name. So for example, say I say test resource group. Now I have to select a specific region where exactly I want to create this resource group. So now I can create US East US or anywhere which is close to you, or you feel okay, my application servers or my database servers will be in the central region, for example. So we can go and select the central region. So I can go with US Central US, and so this resource group is nothing but a metadata which contains or which stores the information about all the resources. So now right now I'm creating a resource group and the location is Central US. So now there are two possibilities. Now in the same Central US location, I can have my compute engine, the virtual machines, I can have my database, I can have my network groups and everything in the region which is Central US. Or if you want, you can also have your resources in the for example, say in the East US, but still you are using the resource group which is in the Central US. So we will discuss it later, but right now just focus, let's focus on creating a resource group, a simple resource group. So here the important part is in which subscription you want to create it, and what is the name of the resource group, and what is the region. So now I go to the next tab and I say, okay, this is doing all the validation, and it says create. So this has created my resource group. Now I will go to the resource group. Yep, this is what it is created right now. So right now it is blank. There is nothing there in this. If you see no resources to display in this resource group, but I have created my resource group here, and I can play around and I can create. So now how I can assign a specific resource to my resource group. So I can go to this add and I can say, for example, virtual machines. Let me search for compute engine. Okay, let's go from here, or let's go to the home page, and here I can search for virtual machines. I can say, okay, let's add the virtual machine. So now the moment I will create a virtual machine, if you see here, it is asking for me for the resource group. Now the resource group which I've created, test RG, is coming here. So now this is how you can go and create a resource. In our case, it was a virtual machine, and you can go and assign this virtual machine to the specific resource group. This is how you can keep on creating the new resources, and it will go in a specific resource group. So now let's go back to our resource group and see what exactly what all different things we can do here. So now I can go to my resource group and I can do a lock on this resource group. So now what I mean by lock, so now I can create a lock name, for example, say my lock is read only. So anyone who goes and tries to play around with my test, he will not be able to do anything else. He can just go and look into my resource group, what is there in the resource group. Now the whole idea of this lock is I want to avoid someone going into my resource group and trying to delete or trying to maybe create a new resource, but he cannot do it. It's just a read only. The way we have a file, and in the file I just give the rights to the file as a read only file. The same way you can lock the entire resource group. So I will say read only and I will say okay. So now if you see here, this is what the lock I've created on my resource group. Now let's try to create something here. So let's go to resource group. Let's try to add something here to my resource group. This is my resource group. I'm trying to add something here. Let's see what I can add here. Say for example, say storage. Can I create a new storage here or not? Okay, let's see my virtual machine. Now if you see here, there is a selected resource group is read only. So it's not allowing me to go and create anything on this resource group because right now I've locked it. No one can go and play around and do anything on my resource group. So hope this explains the overall idea of the resource group and what is the use of it. And so this Microsoft document page, this has really given all the steps which I've shown you here, how to go and create the resource group, where to go and select the resource group, and how to name it and how to select the regions and everything. And similarly there are how to go and delete the resource group. So now let's see how we can delete. So let's go back to our resource group and I will delete this resource group. So here just delete the resource group. So now for this is asking me my name of my resource group. So just to make sure I'm not deleting this okay, so now yeah, this is just to avoid deleting it like unintentionally. So this is the whole idea of asking the resource group name. So now I will say delete. Okay, so this is locked and it is not allowing me to delete it. So this is again one more test what we have done. So let's go to the lock and remove this lock. Okay, I'm editing the lock and I'm trying to say okay, let's see, let's do delete. Okay, let's remove the lock here. We don't want to play around. So let me go back to my resource group and let me see if I can delete the resource group now. So again, let me put my name here and let's see what happens. So it's deleting my resource group, so I can just expand this and see what exactly is going on here. So this explains, or this shows me the message with when my my resource group is deleted. So this is the notification area where you can see all the different things what I've done. So for example, so I've created a budget, I've created a resource group, I'm trying to delete the resource group, but it failed. So it's kind of a logging where you can go and see what exactly is going on, and you can see the runtime. So let me stop my video here. So I think this will take some time. So hopefully this was helpful to you guys, and hopefully this will this has explained how exactly the resource group works and how we can go and delete, add, and how we can control the policy. So this is all deleted here. So let's go and just make sure we don't have any resource groups. So now again I go to the resource groups. Now if you see, there is no resource group here, so we have deleted the resource group. Thanks guys, thank you very much for watching the video.